Sports fans, and welcome to this week's edition of Titantown Sports. I'm Melissa Maines. There is still one local high school basketball team in the playoffs. The Farrell Steelers will play at Slippery Rock University tomorrow night to take on Greensburg-Salem. The Westminster men's and women's swim team may be done with this year's season, but 4 members of the women's team will be competing in the NCAA National Championship meet at the University of Minnesota Aquatic Center in Minneapolis, beginning Wednesday. And Westminster is sending a women's relay team for the first time in team history. Those members are senior Megan Meyer, freshman Caitlin Layberger, and juniors Natalie Rambish and Emily Dressler. These athletes will also compete in individual events. And with spring break beginning next week, many teams will be traveling a little further than usual for games, starting with the softball team who will open their season at the Rebel Games in Kissimmee, Florida, where they will play 10 games. And with only 1 win under their belt, the Titan baseball team will play 4 doubleheaders in Fort Pierre, Florida, beginning Saturday. The men's and women's track and field team just finished their indoor season. They will open the outdoor season at Coastal Carolina for 2 meets. And finally, the men's tennis team is coming off of their first win of the season, and they are hoping to continue that streak as they travel to Hilton Head Island this weekend, along with the women's tennis team to play 3 teams. And congratulations to this week's SAC Athlete of the Week, senior Mike Williams. This center fielder had 3 hits and went 3 for 3 with an RBI Sunday against Washington and Lee. And this next baseball player may not look like the average senior baseball player. He's 45 and in his 2nd year on the team, but Newcastle native Steve Reeder is a major asset to the team.
Hey, come on!
An afternoon of batting practice is a chance for the Titans to prepare for the next battle on the ball field. But batting practice is nothing compared to the real battle drills. This retired Army Master Sergeant survived in the Army Rangers. He spent 20 years jumping out of planes, taking cover from enemy fire. So when a foul ball comes his way during an interview like this, it's nothing to him.
Heads up!
So we asked Steve Reeder which is harder, the Army Rangers or Titan baseball.
To come back at this age and do it it's measurable. It's close. Not so much the physical aspect. My kids, my studies, trying to still be a good father, all those other things. It's hard to manage my time.
You got someone out there now.
Reeder says it's tough keeping up with these young bucks, but they have warmed up to him, and he says they tease him just like they do other players, and he's willing to give it right back.
Better you than me.
And I wondered, how well he could keep up, I'd be honest, but he's done a great job back there.
And he taught me a lot of leadership stuff, how to talk to people and, calm them down and everything when somebody makes a bad play or whatnot.
Reeder says he wants to be treated just like the other players, and the coaches are willing to go along with it.
Steve ended up saying he had to miss a game, and I told him, well, he knew the consequences when he misses, so just be prepared on Monday to suffer the consequences. And he said, I'm prepared, and I'll look forward to it.
And when he's done with college, he wants to teach high school history and keep the baseball dream alive, but this time, coaching on the high school level. In New Wilmington, Lawrence County, I'm Brad Weaver for the County Line.
And